Hey guys, I'm here, I'm back. Aqua Power. I haven't said this name in a long time. The cam's a little bit blurry, I don't know why that is. I think it's because of the light. We have poor light condition here, so we're gonna stuck with this kind of euphoric kind of atmosphere moment right here. Just gonna stick with it and I'm gonna walk yourself. I'll walk you guys to some sort of rethinking and meditation. So it's gonna be a very chill video. Well, I haven't made a video about this topic, did I? Let's say be alone with your own thoughts. Now, it's something that I find that many people doesn't really enjoy doing, especially in this day and age. People are becoming one with their device, with the digital world. If not for the reason of the internet or the digital obsession, it may be stemmed from the fact that they have been living in their head for so long, the overthinking, and they rarely go outside. Right, that is also one big factor. So how to be alone with your thoughts? So first of all, let's talk about its advantage, the good thing that it brings to you. So obviously, ever since we are human, that is one of the very basic and fundamental nature state that we can be in. When we're born in just silence, no music. Okay, maybe just some of you guys are born with music around. Who knows? But let's say, like, ever since the human was born, the nature of human is, how can I say it? Working, living in silence, and enjoy our activity and keep moving on by our moving motion, right? We didn't really have digital stimulation in the past. We didn't really have music, photos, videos, films, stuff like that. We just have ourselves, the world around us, and the things that we do. So that is in the past, but now it changed. People have become, as I said earlier, has been way reliant, like, reliant. Is that the word? They rely heavily on external stimulation. Let's say that, or they don't really enjoy being alone with their thought. They don't really enjoy talking to themselves, listening to their inner voice, be alone in general. So yeah, there are so many reasons. Maybe it's boring. I think that's one of the very common reasons for many people. Well, another reason can be they don't enjoy themselves in a way that it means they're accompanying, right? They don't like themselves to accompany themselves. They hate loneliness. They hate being alone. Is you know they fear of the uncertainty. They don't like to really just decide on their own what to do and or how to move, how to keep moving, right? So yeah, we can we'll start thinking of why it can really help ourselves. Being alone with your thoughts, just really just sit there, stand there, doing things without external stimulation like music or uh, constantly scrolling your phone, checking your phone every few minutes. uh, it's really helpful. So at first you notice a really empty sense of time and space because it's all that it's just yourself being in the moment. But then after sometimes you will get accustomed to it. You will get familiar with this sense, a sense of yourself, just yourself, and now you ever more actively want to decide what to do on your own. You find the things that you do gradually more interesting, and you actually listen to yourself. You try to process the bad thoughts that usually normally you would discard it, move it aside to distract yourself with digital junk. Who knows? So yeah, how to do it? Let's be alone with your thoughts. Okay, talking is easy, right? Being alone is easy. After I turn off the video, I'm alone with myself again. I don't really have anyone to text to right now. They all sleep. It's very late right now. There are no one here around. It's just bedtime. So I'll go to bedtime. But what if, let's say, I make a video in the daytime and I end it? What do? I just sit there alone, or do I immediately pick up my phone and scroll social media for some dopamine flow? So that's what I did in the past, but now I change. I just enjoy the fact that I can meditate. You guys have heard about meditation before. It's a very good thing. So meditation is a good head start. Right now, you stop all what you're doing. You become quiet, calm down, take a sip of water, sit there, close your eyes, enjoy the air flow around you, breathe in and breathe out, and channel your attention inside yourself. You don't think of anything else, right? There are a lot of things to worry about this world, but right now, for just a tiny moment, you let yourself relax. Actually relax. What's the last time you actually relaxed? That's my question for you, right? You really need to think about it. What's the last time you actually try to relax and enjoy the moment that you're in? You're always either thinking about the future or the past or the things that you need to do or the friends around what they do or how the work's working. Oh, it's just so bothersome. It's so much thought, so much thinking going on right there, and it's exhausting. And now it's time to change that, right? You need to really have yourself a purpose inside of you. Okay, you have a way, right? You have to think that being yourself is not a bad thing. Being alone is peaceful, and it leaves yourself space to actually focus on what matters. I have talked about this before. Now I'm gonna dig deeper. So after you meditated, you can go walk around, doing, let your body move. Your body loves to move, loves to exercise. Maybe you can pick up something, pick up your hobby, playing guitar, going out with your friends, watching sports, doing anything, just about anything. Just let your brain be active. It gradually will forget about the fact that you're just there about yourself. And after you do all these things, you can go for simple walk, do simple activities. Don't need to be productive. So forget about productivity. That sense of productivity always pushes you to anxiety and worrisome. But now you just need to chill out. Life is not that short. You have time. You have, especially for yourself, focusing on yourself. You really have the time to do it. Okay. So the next step is, I guess, you gradually change your habit, change the bad habit that you did in the past. So be gentle to yourself, okay? Don't be hard. Don't be hard. Don't be harsh. Because when you're really harsh on yourself, and it really have a backward effect, you will return to your old self. You'll find it very exhausting to quit the bad habit cold turkey, or just really just being alone by yourself. You're not familiar with it. I understand you have years of conditioning the digital junk into your brain, and now you're just alone. Sometimes maybe a connection with other people can also work out. You need to find your people. You need to find your friends. Maybe text a message. Oh, we can hang out. We can go out, right? Or we can just talk for a while. Anyone. Talk with your mom, your dad. Call back home. Just about anything. You need human connection because we are a social creature. We need connection. We need talking. We need conversation. And as I see, being alone by yourself is not that hard. It's not that hard at all. You will most likely, in the best case scenario, you get used to it just over the night. But in the long term, the long run, I really do think that we need a few days or a few weeks to really get into the flow because bad habits is still there, it's still in your brain. You will still pick up your phone, you still do bad things that you usually did, you still try to avoid the time that you're alone whenever possible because it's something that embedded in your brain for so long. You will subconsciously did it somehow. But don't worry, my friend. Well, you're not alone. After all, we're all just creatures in this immense universe, right? We're all here together. We're all human. We all share the similar experience, if not too drastic. Like if you're maybe unless you're God, you share most of the same experience with us. We're all friends here. We're all relatives, biologically speaking. So yeah, maybe just look up to the sky and wonder, oh, why I got here. Maybe some putting out some question can be interesting too. Yeah, if you guys want more tips and suggestions, I have some of it below in the description. I will compile it and collect it for you guys. And yeah, don't forget to leave me a subscribe button, to leave me a like, share, maybe some comments to let me know what you think. We can always share things together. You don't have to do everything alone. What I'm talking about here is just how to like be alone with yourself because you're gonna need it in tough time. Most of your life is the time you spend your life. So why don't you love yourself? Why don't you love the time you're with yourself? Because it's peaceful. It's really peaceful. That time you have the freedom to do whatever you want. Isn't it great? Now listen to me. That is great, right? Maybe you don't even need to think at all. Maybe you just need to do something and let yourself get carried away in that flow. Living life like I think maybe the social media, the digital world, the modern society has made you think that living life is to think, is to get productive, is to be this, be that. But isn't it exhausting sometimes to always force yourself to have to be this or that, have to do this or that? Maybe sometimes we can just stop and just exist. Yeah, that's one of the. Oops, the lights just dim out. Okay, I guess it ran out of battery or electric. But my point is, sometimes we can just chill out. It doesn't matter. Everything in this world, tomorrow's worries, the past regret, the moments, reality, it doesn't even really matter. The thing that really matters in the moment is you. Just you. I just you being here, that's great enough. Okay. So I wish you a lovely day or evening. Um, Good day if you just start your day, or good night if you're about to go to bed like me. Alright, guys. Wish you guys the best. Peace.